Hi, everyone. How are we today? Let me see if I can find us over on somewhere, Restream. That's where I'm going. I'm going to try to look for us on Restream because I know we're there also. And I'm going to see if I can see everybody chatting and just getting in here. We are live now. So I'm loving that. Seems like things are starting to come together. Like I can see what's happening. So I hope you can hear me well. I'm not speaking too loud, but I just want to say, hey, I'm glad you're here. And hopefully y'all will be showing up soon in my little chat window here and see what's going on. So how's everybody going so far? We having a good day? This is Wednesday, and it's our little fun live thing. Yay, you're here today. Awesome, I love it. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and start recording here in Zoom because it's automatic recording in Facebook and on Restream. So awesome. So everybody been okay? Everything's doing well? This has been a fast morning for me. It's gone pretty fast, and I kind of like that. I've done a lot of studying, and I really enjoy my morning studies. It gets me going. It gets me aligned where I need to be. And so I had something I wanted to share with y'all. Hola, so glad you're here. I've been studying out of this book lately. My Father Knows the Secret, Brian Proctor's book about his dad, Bob Proctor, who was quite awesome. So this morning I was studying in chapter 8 about mindset, purpose, passion, and persistent. And one of the things, and I think I posted it in my Facebook group here, and y'all just chat away if you need to share stuff with me and let me, because I can see you talking here. One of the quotes I shared this morning was, the only limits in our life are those we impose upon ourselves, which is so true. And we are really good at stopping ourselves because though we have different reasons of thinking we can't do that, or we're not worth that, or how dare I even try to tackle that, or that I tried that before, it didn't happen, it didn't work out so good, so I'm not going to do it anymore. So this is about current and past challenges. And we've all got some sort of a challenge that's been going on lately. And how are we either reacting or responding to it? So I'm going to share with you this exercise that's out of the book that I thought would be great for us to sit with and talk about today. And I'm going to just read it from the back of his book for his notes part on chapter 8. And if you don't have this book, this is a great study book. It really, truly is. But there's many that are great. The one I have up here with a picture of my new pens is U squared. And that's an awesome book. And as you can see, maybe I've been taking notes all over the book. So I take notes everywhere. So what he's suggesting here for us to dig into and really feel about this story that he was talking about his dad, about persistence and purpose, passion, and persistence, because his dad didn't give up, just didn't give up. Even though things didn't seem right, he just revamped, kept going. When you have the right passion, then you have the right purpose, then persistence just is there. Yes, I love you squared too. Anyway, so he said, this is what he's saying. Consider, can you think of a current or past challenge in your life? Well, that's probably pretty easy because we have that all the time. So think of one. Can you think of a current or past challenge in your life? We often only realize that we are capable. We often only realize what we are capable of when we are challenged. That is when we understand that we are capable of much more than we ever realized. I have an exercise for you, he says. Write out a challenge. Hey, sweet friends. Write out a challenge you have had in your life or one that you are currently dealing with. This is straight out of Brian Proctor's book about his dad. So write out a challenge you have had in your life or one you are currently dealing with. So think about that. And include your thoughts and feelings about it. Include how it made you feel and how you feel about it now. So this is a good little exercise that we're actually going to take advantage of today on our Wednesday Get It Together day. So next, make a numbered list of 1 through 5 and add 5 things you learned from that challenge. So think of your challenge. What are your thoughts about it? How did it make you feel? How are you feeling about it now? Is it an old challenge? Is it a current thing? And 1 to 5, list 5 things you've learned from that challenge. And then for numbers 6 through 10, list 5 things you will do differently because of what you learned. How about that? Good, timely exercise. I love it. So I'll give you just a few minutes and see if you can think of something. You can finish this after our call, but I want you to finish it. I want you to really think about it and see, how are you developing? How are you growing? What are you learning? And then he suggests, leave your list on your desk and look at it each day for a week. And can you add to your list? Do you see how the challenge was an opportunity in disguise? So it may take you a while to see your challenge as an opportunity in disguise, even a golden opportunity. But I love this. And then he says, what I know. Watching my dad over the years, seeing the struggles, witnessing his commitment and persistent despite losses, plus his wins, ingrained in me that we can become our greatest desire if we hold on to our vision despite outside circumstances and failures. Bob was a beautiful example for this. You are capable of more than you may think. Use all the challenges and changes you experience as tools and learn to look forward to every experience in life as an opportunity to learn and grow. Now that takes some wisdom, that takes some maturity from being away from the challenge for us to be able to notice, oh, I have growth from this. Oh, it really happened, and it was actually a good thing it happened. Because that happened, I have come up with this and this and this. I've changed this and this and this. I have moved away from this and this and this. So that's the exercise. And I really would love for y'all to take some time with it if you can. Now, there's some other things I wanted to share with you. Some's from this book and some is from my own awareness of the challenge and what did I get from the challenge and other things. So about reacting or responding. So when something happens, are you still in a knee-jerk reaction? Or have you given yourself enough awareness and enough knowledge and wisdom and inner growth of your self-development to just respond? Don't react, but respond. And are you responding from a place of grace and love? Are you responding from a place of, yeah, I'm not gonna put up with that. I'm gonna shoot back, which is kind of really like reacting, isn't it? So have y'all experienced that lately? So there's something I was gonna consider about to share with y'all. I have another group, and this is about accepting who you are and being okay with who you are. And we've talked about it many, many times, and I know it's surfaced for several people. You know, people in a great group of friends can say, you look great, you're wonderful, this is awesome, you know, I so appreciate you. One person can have a negative comment. One out of all these people. And the negative comment is the one you tend to focus on. That seems to be the only one we can hear. That seems to be the one that really sticks in our craw. And that seems to be the one that is a driver for us continuing being how we want to be, or for us changing to suit somebody else's opinion or impression of us. So I feel it's important because we are coming into this beautiful golden age, this beautiful timeline of beautiful light energy. And we do not have to change ourselves. We are our true divine self, our innerness is already beautiful, whole, and perfect, and we are a direct connection to the divine. And that wisdom flows through us. That little spark grows larger and larger and larger. So it is part of who we are and what we represent. So I just want to caution all of us to notice if we have a negative comment, where is it coming from? Why is that person saying something like that against what everybody else is saying? And why am I letting myself put more value on that instead of putting the value on myself, on yourself? Is this making sense so far? I hope it is. Let me know in the comment. So me, and I know a lot of us struggle with really being who we are. And one of the things that I have been pushing off lately is I am a channel for the divine. And I've gone through a weighing of it of sorts about, well, am I really? Do I need to do that? Do I need to step out more? Do I need to put my neck on the chopping block more and more and more? And it's like, what chopping block? It's part of one of the gifts that we all have, but that I voice it as a channel for the divine, and I have squelched it. Yes, the golden opportunity you are seeking lies within yourself. Perfect, beautiful. So I have another group, and it's a group for a goddess Isis, goddess of 10,000 names. And Isis is one of my gods, and I've channeled her and Ra and all the Egyptian deities and angels, everything for years and years and years. But I've kind of just a little bit stopped. And so I've made up my mind to be me, because there's nothing wrong with me being me. I'm supposed to be me. That's what I came here to do. That's what you came here to do. Be you. Don't let anything else throw you off of being you, no matter what it is. It doesn't matter if somebody else likes it. It doesn't matter if it suits somebody else's idea or impression of how it is you're supposed to be or do or act. You're the one that's going to know what's right for you. That makes sense? I hope so. So I've quit arguing with myself and just decided, okay, I'm going to be me. So I happened to look on the website. My friend Rosalie in Australia usually runs that website. She channels and puts stuff in there. And I realized, me, I gotta be me. It's true. That's true. And it's not easy to stand up and be you when you feel like an outside circumstances or an outside source is trying to beat you down. And there is your persistence. There is knowing that you are you no matter what. There's your passion and there's your divine guidance. So I looked at this website. I haven't been in it much because usually Rosalie channels. She's beautiful channel. She channels all the time. I have stopped, but I'm gonna not stop anymore. And I noticed that there was a comment, a new comment from one of the people that's in the group that I don't know. I don't think Rosalie knows it. We have a lot of people in there that we don't personally know. And this person had taken the banner image that we have, put a big red X over it, and loud, big letters put false prophets, false channelers. Do not listen to these people, dear ones. You're being taken aside or ascender. I don't remember what else she said. I deleted it. And she went on to say she was the only one of the 10,000 names. She carried the energy of the goddess Isis, and no one else can do it. And I mean, it was a huge thing. And I noticed that a lot of people saw it. And I thought, oh, and all I did was I go, okay, you've got a few little issues, dear one. And I didn't get mad at all. I don't care what people call me. I didn't get mad, but I thought, I don't want everybody else here in this group to think that's okay to say. And I don't even know what made her say it because she'd been in the group for a couple of years already. So I deleted it, and I just want to read to you what I said back to her. And some of you may be in the group. And I haven't talked to Rosalie because Rosalie was in Australia and she has different sleep time than me. And I just simply said, I'm speaking for Rosalie and myself about the post and comment from the person I just deleted and blocked. I just saw it about our page being fake channeling information by a person who claimed she was the only one with the right to be the goddess of 10,000 names. Just to be clear, our beautiful dear goddess Isis can and will come through many who are the correct vibrational match and in harmony with her loving energy and messages. No one can claim that they are the only one. And if they were really connected to Isis, the post she tried to use to turn everyone away would never have happened. Isis is a loving goddess and understands everyone has their own journey and path to grow and learn, but never by putting anyone else down or claiming they are better than someone else. First sign of an untrue person. Again, we apologize to our dear friends and members here and send love to this person and to everyone that was exposed to the negative vibration. We all learn in our own way, don't we? Much love and blessings to all. Madeline, and I'm sure Rosalie agrees with me on this. So I thought, as I reflected on this challenge, I thought, yes, that was a golden opportunity for me to actually put something, a comment in the group that I haven't been in this group for a long time. and not point fingers back, but just to forgive and let everyone understand that your true divine self is only about love, only about helping, only about supporting. So for this lady, she needed love, she needed kindness, she needed blessings, because when you reach out like that, you don't feel it within yourself. You are given an example of what you're feeling inside. So the challenge that I gave you from Brian earlier, I just think it's perfect. It ties in with this beautifully. One of the things that I have noted here from Brian, what he said when I was writing these notes, he said he noticed that Bob kept focused on his big, scary, and exciting goal, and he took action with it every day. So when someone throws you a curveball and follows it up with throwing the bat at you too, hold your ground. Know who you are. You don't have to take it, but you can filter it with love and return back to you, no matter what has happened in outside circumstances, to try to stop you from being you. And that's what I saw with this post. It's like, I just decided, I just made the decision, I'm going to be channeling again. I'm doing regular channelings on Sunday. I haven't been promoting them, but I'm going to start being behind them. I'm going to do regular channels in this group. I haven't done that at all. I haven't done it with all of us before either, because it's kind of like, oh, yeah, I'm a channel. I wonder what they're going to say about that. I don't care what people say. Messages come through me that are supposed to be there. So it's kind of like, just made up my mind to do it. And then here's this lambast about false prophets. Don't believe them. Move away, dear ones. Don't be led astray. Now, if I wasn't feeling that good within myself, that would have shut me down. That would have kept me back to, oh, yeah, I probably don't need to step up and share any channel information. But it didn't. It absolutely fueled the fire in the opposite way, even though the response back to her was not fiery. This is making sense to you guys? Are you getting it? Tell me what you think. Tell me what you feel. Tell me, talk to me. I want to know what's going on with y'all. And one thing about going after your desires, I see here, I made this note, is first you need to see your dream, your goal in your mind. Really, really get into it, whatever it is. It just takes a few minutes, but absolutely give yourself the golden opportunity to be quiet within yourself and visualize and imagine, what does that look like? Do you see somebody shaking your hand saying you did a good job? Even though you don't need the accolades, you want to know and do a good job. All of that fits together. So, you say, I'm sure it was against the rules of the group. Yeah, it was, but she felt like she had a right to do that, so that's okay. This is beautiful and powerful story, and seems it and instigate, yes, for you to move on. Exactly. Thank you. I love how you dealt with the person and then addressed the group with love from a place of power. I really felt bad. I really felt bad for everybody that just sits back there. Most of them are not interactive. You know, I'm in several groups. I just wait to see what's going on. And when you see something like that going on with a group that you're barely involved in, but you're kind of piqued an interest in, it really turns you away from it with a bitter taste in your mouth about what's going on with these group leaders. Why would somebody say that? So it's just kind of like, notice in your own life, what is it? What is it that you really want to do as you, your real you, the you that you keep hidden, the you that is, oh, I can't say all that because somebody would like me. Oh, well, I'm thinking this, but it's not my place to say. As long as you're not hurting somebody else or being judgmental of somebody else, and you are defending you, your inner you, of what you came here to this planet to do, that is part of your mission, we're going to go through deep water. We're going to go through a dam being flooded on us. But we have the ability to take our finger and poke it in the hole in the dam and say, no, you're not going to bother me. I'm stopping you right now, but just with my little finger, because I have more power in my little finger than all those words that you threw out here to try to dissuade everybody else. Beautiful response to that misguided post. Yeah, and I haven't heard from Rosalie, so I'm sure she's okay with it. It's just kind of like, lady, sorry you feel like that. Really. So this is a really good book. And once you start, like I study every morning. I usually get up around 3:34. I start studying then. Sometimes I don't. I have a regular study group that starts at 6, from 6 to 7. And we study all the time. So it sets off the day. But the more you study, the more you have the inner awareness of who you are, what you are, where you're going, how are you getting there, what's stopping you, why is that stopping you? Oh, let me ask myself that question. Why is that stopping me? Well, let's see. Is it because I'm afraid? Is it because I don't trust myself? Why would I not trust myself? I am part of the divine. I trust the divine. So all those little questions, the more you study, the more you are aware, the more you go down the rabbit hole, but you come to the light at the end of the rabbit hole and you go, oh, hey, and there's that I am. What are you? I'm Spark of the Divine. I had a whole YouTube thing I saw about somebody talking about the power of the I am. And I'm like, oh, that was so great. That's so great. There's so much there. And it's all tied up with gratitude. Because gratitude gets you in that beautiful vibrational frequency of happiness and joy and appreciation for you. How much do you appreciate you? Okay, that was my soapbox. Anybody have questions they want to share here with me? I had much more, but I don't know what it says. I don't know what it says. Something about, oh, there's this one thing. Persistence is a unique strength, a unique mental strength, essential to combat the fierce power of repeated rejection and numerous other obstacles that sit in waiting. So, are you going to be persistent at letting you out, at letting you shine, at looking at you and going, oh, yeah, that's me? Or looking at you and going, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah. So, sorry. Let's see. Sounds like the universe gave you a shove in the right direction. Yes. Sorry it had to be such a hurtful push. So about that, I didn't feel hurt. I didn't feel hurt. I felt hurt for the group. that had to, I don't know how long it was sitting there. And for her, but I didn't feel hurt for me. It just didn't affect me like it would have. And I'm kind of glad of that. I'm really glad of that. So, oh, good. Love these thought provoking convos. Great, great, great. Okay, guys. Well, I think that's it for today. I think it's enough. Your head should be swimming and spinning and pounding, or heart should be too. And there's my study. By the way, I got 2 new pens to write with. They're ink pens, and I love it. And I got the green one, isn't it gorgeous? And I got a pink one. And it's a fountain pen with a cartridge, and it flows beautifully. And I like to write. So I got what I wanted. Okay, y'all get what you want. What is it that you can get today that makes you feel happy, that makes you feel better? Lets you be more of yourself. Because see, with those thought-provoking questions, you want to write with a good pen. Bob always said, you don't want to write with a cheap pen. You're building your dreams. You're changing your reality. You're changing your life. You want to write with a beautiful pen that is equal to what you are wanting to create, what you are wanting to become. So, green one, and I got a pink one too. They each came with a bunch of cartridges of blue and black, and an empty cartridge where I can put whatever ink I want to in it. Aren't we excited? Okay. Flooding is a good descriptive word for how reading hurtful posts feel. Yeah, flooded. Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? But we are out here in the social media world. We're putting ourselves out there with a big sign on our head. Hey, make fun of me, pick at me. You know, the more we are out there, and we're in business, so we're going to be out there. We're going to be on all social media sites, on YouTube things, and they're just waiting. Some of those people are just waiting to find something to pick at and pick on, because they can't pick on themselves. They've already picked on themselves so much they don't know themselves. So don't let any of it, don't take any of it personally. It's just, it is what it is. And how are you reacting or responding to it? How does it make you feel when you react or respond? It's about you. It's not about them. Truly, it's about you. You're keeping your center calm. Keep yourself connected. Okay. Love you guys so, so, so much. Thanks for being here with me. And see you next Wednesday, if not sooner.